Yo, this is so I watched this on stream. I've watched like 2 or 3 videos. You got to tell me why you do this.
Which one?
Because again, and by the way, if you can't comment on it, I'm gonna give you the disclaimer. Just say you can't.
Yeah, for sure. I'll do that anyway.
There is a few videos of you being questioned by the police, and you know everybody says
and I can comment on any of that.
Okay, and by the way, all these I don't think you've gotten charges or anything from them. Yeah. But people will be like, yo, why is he so rich and he's talking to the police? Why don't he just like say, give me a lawyer?
Yeah.
Like I do want you to give some type of knowledge on that, because I've watched it. I'm like, damn. Yeah. Like the police probably are licking their chops. Like, yo, we got this. Even though you be spinning them niggas. I ain't gonna lie.
How I go? Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So, okay, so it's simple. Like, why the fuck would I pay for a lawyer in a situation when I can speak for myself?
But they're trying to like.
See, niggas ain't. But see, these niggas is not. You know, niggas ain't knowledgeable enough for like the laws to be able to you know, to say the shit I could say and then just walk out. Like, it's simple. Like. It's simple, nigga. Like, it's just simple.
You don't regret any of that in hindsight?
Hell no, for what? I'm the one shooting. Nigga, so what the fuck I gotta, it's
they always say get a lawyer.
But this say it. This is niggas, I watched every episode first foot. I know how this shit go for real. Like, you talking about a bunch of niggas that ain't never seen nothing die no way. You know what I'm saying? So that shit don't be about nothing, bro. Like, niggas don't know nothing about none of that. You get what I'm saying? If you knew something about something, understand how, and this ain't something I'm proud of, but like, understand how comfortable with that type of shit I gotta be to be able to represent myself in that moment, in that situation, and goddamn walk out without being a rat or putting a nigga in jail or having to pay bail and pay a lawyer. I'm him.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
So it's like, but
I see one of them joints. You were like, yo, they was questioning you. You was like, yo, listen. They were like, yo, so did you? It was like, I ain't seen nobody. I just seen a vehicle coming at me. Yeah. They said, so how you? They was trying to trip you up. They said, how you held a gun? Yeah. It was like, nah, I went like that, and I took 2 shots, whatever the case is, and they said something. They was trying to trip you up, and you corrected them and said, no. And I was like, dog, this is risky. You're the fish, like you're the big fish. Like they want you to get arrested, my nigga. You know what I mean? Even in a situation where I'm like,
I know what you mean, because I'm him. I'm that nigga.
Whoever your lawyer's got to tell you, like, yo, bro, just call us next time. You got him a retainer. That's what a
lawyer's supposed to tell you, but it ain't really about nothing. Like, what a lawyer would tell me is, damn, impressive.
Really?
What the fuck you mean, nigga? I did a lawyer's job right there on the spot. You see what I'm saying? It ain't nothing.
Nah, you ain't fuck yourself up, but they try to fuck you up.
How so?
Because they was asking you rhetorical questions.
Was they successful?
Luckily, they weren't.
So what the fuck we talking about? Like, it's simple. Like, it ain't really about shit.
The situation where the nigga was coming onto your property.
What about that one?
First of all, I think you either play too much Call of Duty or you got some military training.
I don't play video games.
Nigga. No. You said something to the dispatcher.
I got a bunch of them around my crib.
This nigga has been neutralized. I've never heard that been said before.
He never shot a nigga. You shot a nigga and got away with it?
No. Nigga, what? Hell no. Nigga, I live in Jersey. There's no shooting nigga. Hey, listen, keep that down south.
I mean, this what it is with me though. Like, at the end of the day, and you know, a lot of motherfuckers won't know. Just
did you know the law though?
A lot of motherfuckers won't know just looking at it. Like, I got plenty of sense. You know what I'm saying? You got to know I got plenty of sense just to be able to see, like, how rounded the nigga is. Like, bro, I got plenty of sense, you know, and that's how I was able to survive and be successful with this, or I can tap into different shit and be successful because of how I'm set up. You know what I'm saying? Already, like,
you're saying you're aware of the law. I think that's what you're trying to say, right?
Yeah, I know some shit. I'm a smart ass nigga. I'm aware of a lot of shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm not no nigga that made a goddamn song and goddamn caught some attention, or beat a nigga up and caught some attention and then start rapping. Nigga, no, this shit was, I was selling bows, nigga. I was selling bows and said, fuck that, I'm finna start rapping. And goddamn made some songs, and then boom, got some CDs, got some flyers, got some posters. I got it in. This shit was planned. I did this shit. Like, I executed, you know what I'm saying, to the T. And not only Pop was the #1 rapper in the world, nigga.
Really?
In the world. You see what I'm saying? Like, I know I got the ability to do that, the most sought after shit in the world. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, this shit don't really be about nothing. Like a lot of shit that like get looked at like, wow, and you can ask niggas that's around me, like I do that shit and that shit don't be about nothing, bro. Like,
do you regret any of these situations though?
Like what?
I mean, like again,
I ain't a nigga that live like that. Like I ain't,
you can opt out if you want, but there was a moment I think after the last like maybe violent situations, they were trying to re-cancel you, but on violence. And then all of a sudden, we've never seen the whole altercation that happened at that Walmart or whatever. Target, I don't know.
That type of shit.
It popped up, and then people were like, "Oh no, he should have been charged." And I'm like, "Damn!" It's like people want to see you go to jail though. And now you got to imagine
that was a different ball game. When I saw motherfuckers putting that up and saying like never before, I saw that shit. First of all, it's funny as hell because bro had a court date for something completely different the same day. That's when you walked in. So look, and the laughing matter is him walking in and seeing me up there, back there, damn near behind the stand, looking at the footage on the DA screen and shit. Because he walked in the courtroom, thinking he in. Later on, found out he thinking he in his courtroom. He walked in the courtroom and he saw me standing up there.
Wait, the DA was showing you the shit?
And he sat down real quick. Yeah, I'm on trial for the shit. Like, I'm on trial for the shit, but I was never charged with murder. I was only charged with carrying concealed weapon. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, like I ain't speak on the shit like why this shit was going, because it was still open, but it was just a carrying concealed weapon charge because the weapon was the gun was concealed, like it wasn't showing.
Clearly, legally, you did everything you needed to do, and you know.
Besides showing the gun, I was supposed to have it showing on my hip, and then it would have been nothing. Oh. But because I ain't have it showing, I was guilty of carrying concealed weapon.
What lesson do you take away even from that? Because here's the thing too.
I don't take away no lesson from that.
But there's also grieving family, like they grieve.
Yeah, for sure. And, and much respect to that. But like, if we talking about respecting the grieving family, just change the subject. Don't even bring it up. Okay. You see what I'm saying? I ain't gonna play like respect that shit. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like it ain't. If we gonna respect them, we just leave that way it's set. Like it's already. But as far as that footage coming out later, that's disrespectful to the grieving family. You see what I'm saying? Like, cause they already saw that shit. That's not new to the family. Like we all saw that shit. That's not nothing new. It's just not coming to. The internet type shit. So motherfuckers tried to make it seem like, oh, he in trouble now. It's gonna be that's the same shit they played in court, bro. Like it's all good. Like, you know what I mean? And I don't really, we don't gotta dive too much back into that type shit. But yeah, it go the way it go when it go that way. It's that simple.
Has your trust and security increased?
Increased?
Yeah, just because
because of what?
Well, I mean, when I was watching you talking to like even the police officers and you were talking about that you had to brandish a weapon, instantly I said, well, this thing is fucking rich as shit. I want to get to the point that if I'm ever in that situation, like, granted, if you're not a felon or whatever, you can legally carry a gun, do what you got to do. But like, if you are worth millions of dollars, tens of millions, you don't want to be the person to have to worry about that. Like when you're traveling around.
If you worth tens of millions of dollars, you should be the person worried about it.
What do you mean?
You should.
You can hire people to worry about that.
And then you gotta put your life, your people life in them people's hands. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that's still just that's just a nigga with a gun and a certification. That's just a nigga with a clean record. They just make his goddamn, you know what I'm saying? His money and just chill. The niggas I got closest to me, they stand on what I stand on.
I be
certain shit I let slide, they won't. You get what I'm saying? I might let some shit slide and they not fuck that. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm around that type of shit. And that come with, you know what I'm saying? But the one thing that is gonna come with is goddamn loyalty, trust, survival. You get what I'm saying?